Today's video is to help you answer the questions and draw the models for activity 4.1 in our iQuest notebook. What I'd like you to do for model 1 is visualize what are the air particles like around the little marshmallow inside our flask. The flask at this time for model 1 is at regular air pressure. So I've taken the stopper out, and so it's just regular air pressure. We can see on our gauge also that I have not removed any air from the flask. So please take the time, pause the video, and draw your model 1. What do you think the air particles look like for model 1? For model 2 in our video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove pressure from the flask. So I'm going to use my pump to pull air out of the flask, and you'll notice that the needle will start to point towards the upwards position. As I do that, watch what happens to our marshmallow. So I'm going to remove air from the flask. And you may notice the difference. The needle is now moving. It's a little hard to see as it moves back and forth while I pump on the handle. And you may notice that the marshmallow is doing something else also. So you can now see that I've pulled a bunch of air out of the flask, and our marshmallow has changed in size. So for model 2, what I'd like you to do is draw what do you think the air particles look like now around our marshmallow. So pause the video and draw the air particles around the marshmallow. For model 3, I'm going to put the air back into the flask, so I'm going to release my air. You may have noticed a change in the marshmallow suddenly. And to do this, I have to change my stoppers. And so now I have a different type of pump. So for this one, I'm going to add air to the flask. So for model 3, I'm adding air back into the flask. And for this one, watch what happens to the marshmallow. It's fairly fast. You may have noticed the marshmallow changed size. So what I'd like to do is draw what you think the air particles are like now to cause the marshmallow to get smaller. That ends our video.